Good morning. Look at this, forager.
Right, we're back. We're finally going to do what we wanted to do a long time ago to this machine. I need to take it up to the workshop, and to do that I've got to swing this front back round because the power shaft that is currently on the floor needs to sit on that peg just there. Missed it with my foot, but there. That's the only safe way to transport it. The head can stay there for a minute.
To do that, I need the impact and some sockets.
So that socket on there is the one I want, 24mm. Let's put that on the gun. Right, basically what we're going to do here is pull this round in a minute, and so that this U shape here cups onto, well, you can see where it cups on there, where it's worn the paint off. And then we're going to tighten this nut up, and that'll pull that up and clamp it to the front, and then we do the same on the top. And these bits here, when you do them up, it pushes this pin out and goes through this hole here.
That keeps the front of the machine on the front of the machine. Perfect.
So that's it now, back on the front. So say we've done up this, let's push the rods out through this hole here, so this now can't come off, which is good. We've also done up the one on here, so you can see that silver clamp now sort of cupping that tube, which holds the front on there as well. Just got to put the power shaft here onto here. There, that is now ready to be transported up to the workshop, and we're going to stuff every grease nipple with grease, clean off the last little bits. We want to clean off here, like all the stuff that's stuck in the corners or whatever, off the feed rollers, and then we'll do the same to the head. We'll take that up and grease all that as well. Actually, I might grease that in situ, all the bits that behind that I can't get at whilst it's on the front here.
Anyway, let's head to the workshop. Right on, chaps. See if she starts. She should do. Fine, right up. Now I also need to empty the additive tank, but I want to do that in the wash bay. I want to be reversed in, so we're sort of right over the drain that goes into the tank below the wash bay here. But I won't do that now. I'm going to go up and do what I want to do greasing wise. John's doing a load of silage for the calves, and when he's done that, we're going to tag up some calves. So I'll do whatever I can do to the front whilst he's doing that, and then as soon as he wants to tag calves, I can just stop and help him. So wait for all this to fire up. We're off base. Right, full power. Once we've greased it all up and put the head back on and everything, we'll then fire it up, make sure it all works. If there's anything hiding inside anywhere, we'll get it out. Any rodents or anything, because they love living in forages. Now we can't actually fit in our workshop. There's a nice clean space just about here, so stop it there. Power down, handbrake on, turner off. Indeed. I'm going to take the key out so that no one can possibly start it up when I'm in underneath it, or anything silly like that.
Right, so in here I've just taken out this handle which lives in this little bracket here, and what that does is just provides us basically a stop. It's like having a boom stop on a telehandler. So this now cannot come in whilst I'm here working in amongst it.
Nice little bit of health and safety there. Right, let's get a grease gun and start attacking stuff. Right, so there's not actually that much greasing to do around here because a lot of it's done on the auto loop system. I've done the pins there that hold the front on. There's a couple of things down here that I've greased, and this ram as well. I'll do the power shaft before I put the front back on, but I've sort of shifted my focus inside, so taking up this big panel on the side and reveals this massive void of nothing. And if you come in here, I've removed the panel that normally sits here blocking this off. It's just outside. I can get right into the guts of the machine here and blow all this out with the airline, because none of this grass really wants to be sat here. Here's the auto lube, so you just push a load of grease in here, fill this up when you go, I don't know, at the start of the season. Still half full from last year, so we won't have to do anything there for a minute. And that feeds off to all the stuff that works very hard. So I'm guessing the slew on here, the rollers on the front and everything. I mean, there's auto grease lines running absolutely everywhere. See where we get to.
Nice thing is you can just blow it all down on the floor and then back away and tidy it up afterwards.
Right, I'm going to pause what I'm doing there for a minute because John's ready to go tagging, so we're going to tag some calves. That way. How it happens in the wild. Yeah.
95 minutes comes sauntering in.
God, that's a hell of a cow.
What for a cow?
48.
Huge. What do you say, 48?
48.
47.4. Monster. Right. Can you come here, please, cow? Because I need to scan your ear. Yes. Headbutt my stick.
Who's that make it?
2019. Lavanda.
So AgriWeb here tells us who the cow was served by, so we know who the father is. Fill out all the various things, like if they needed calving assistance, male or female. To male, it'll be neutered. Visual colour red. It's a large calf because it's 47 kilos. We can then put his EID tag beside it. Scanning that. It then populates its UK tag number, which is clever. Decide where you're going to put it after you've tagged it, location wise, so select that. Put it in the management group of calves that have been born this year. Put in its weight. That's all we need to do. Save and next.
John's effectively doing the same thing in the book. There's a paper record as well. There's man contact then.
There was.
All I do then is write down the date on the bag that we tagged it. So I put 9 there for some reason. So then it gets EID tag. And John will write some management information on there. Then a normal secondary tag. And there's an ear sample or a DNA sample taken out of.
Yeah, I don't know
tags.
what everyone else puts on them.
Normally mother's number, so you can see who it's from. And then we put the bull.
Yeah.
And then we put the last four digits. Yeah.
But you see some of them, they got like War and Peace. Do you know what War and Peace is?
No.
It's a book.
That was it?
It's as if someone's written something that's long-winded.
Oh,
It's like War and Peace.
Ah, I see. So you're saying they put a lot of information on the tag.
Yeah. That's exactly what I'm
The
saying.
only other thing we put on is if they're fostered, we write false. And
Or
then-
twin.
Or twin, yeah, they get a TW. This cow's calved overnight, she's quite vocal. We've also had our first black calf. Black cow, black calf. Nice cow, aren't you? Just a
Got a
bit.
funny dip behind her tail.
They call that a horrible rump angle. Non-conducive to cleaning up after calving. So this little guy, get his 2 tags and a ring on his nuts. Poor fella.
Hell of a day for him.
Yeah, it's gonna be the next 2 minutes. Gonna be terrible for you. Then you can go back in with mother then, and then we'll move all these up the end of the shed to another pen. We collect the samples. One goes off for like a BVD tagging test. We know who they belong to because the bag numbers have all got a number on them. This is individual to that cow that's calved. There they are. This is where I watched John wrestle with them for 30 seconds. Puts a ring on them, and then they go off back with their mothers.
And then we repeat the process.
Right, repeat the process with a heifer calf this time.
Now this could potentially be a very bad situation that's about to unfold here. This cow is due to twins, and she's been... What did you say her symptoms are? She's been making out as if she wants to calve.
Yeah, she's restless.
Restless, says John. And no milk on her whatsoever.
No milk on her. Lying down and not sort of chewing a cud, just looking a bit upset about life.
So there's going to be some investigation.
Very swollen back end.
Vulva, I believe, is the...
I think that's exactly what we should call it.
Yeah. John's put some gloves on. He's going to do that. See what's going on inside. She's due to twins, so she could possibly have dead twins inside her. Or they're all wrapped up the wrong way round. It's not a good situation anyway, whatever's going on. Just to reiterate John's comment from the last video, there is nothing good about twins in cows. If you can't feel them, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. The opening of a cervix is like that. It's like a load of knuckles.
Yeah. Yeah. Doesn't smell of anything.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
What do we do with her? Keep her here somewhere handy? Keep an eye on her? Put her back?
We'll give her some pain relief, whatever, because she's not very happy about it.
No.
Kick her back and see how she goes.
Yeah.
Not that I like to point cameras in this sort of area, but you can see how swollen this is and sort of red. But you can go in up to your armpit and not, or bicep and
Yeah,
not
so I
feel
was
a
holding the
calf.
cervix and
Yeah.
wasn't dilated.
So she's not imminently going to calve. So
Which is just as well, because she's
got no milk.
no milk.
So John's going to get her some Doxycom.
Yeah.
And we'll stick her back and keep an eye on her. Now on a slightly better note, whilst we were having lunch, cow over there had a calf. So we've got another new calf in this pen. Hello. Hello. Are you okay? Right, so the cow that's calved is this one here. Calf's looking at the wrong mother. What have you had, a bull calf or a heifer? Haha, bull calf. My mum texted me earlier saying that if we have a bull calf born today, we have to call it Toby because it's my brother's birthday. My brother is called Toby. So that can be Toby the bull calf. How do I look? I'm gonna go up and clean the camera in the calving pen so we can see it a little bit clearer on it, which involves going in the man cage, which involves having a harness and having some form of rope thing with a carabiner on it to attach me to the man cage.
Once we've done that, we can get back to doing this, I think.
Well, John did mention something about vaccinating some heifers, but he might do that whilst I do this.
I'm coming, camera. Oh, here we go. Whoa!
So I'll wipe it down first. I'm not sure whether spraying it with some stuff is any good or not, because it makes it wet, and then when we blow straw in it...
Oh, look at it go. Moving. It's a great view of the cows from up here. Fantastic. Well, I like to just stay up here, really, if I can. Oh, there's a cow underneath us. John!
Let's undo myself here.
Hello, Chalky.
What's it like?
Cleaner.
Oh, good, good.
Reversing.
You gotta stay there, Chalky. I've just spent 10 minutes cleaning out calving pens. We haven't got a rush of calves on at the minute, we've just got one in the big pen there, so I'm actually going to leave this overnight and I'll lime it tomorrow, give it a good chance to dry out. We sort of work it that in the week we can get away without having to use these and just set them all up for the weekend, so that if when there's only 2 of us here at the weekend or 3 of us at the weekend, we don't really tag any calves, we just do the work and that's it. So we set all these pens up so that we can keep animals, I don't know, separate. We keep 5 in the big pen, then fill up these pens if we need to, and then we sort them all out on a Monday.
So I'm just going to scrape the last little bit around the corner. I'd normally use a scraper tractor, but Rex has got it at the other farm at the moment. That cow's eating her cleanings, which is disgusting.
So I'm going to quickly whip this around the corner and then go down and try and get the additive out the tank of the forager.
John is down there somewhere in the John Bowman semi-permanent erection. There he is. Can you see him?
Lovely afternoon.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
How's it going?
We've got a syringe.
You forgot the syringe.
No, I need a syringe to mix up the liquid and the little pill that's in the other box.
Oh, the powder, and yeah, or the polystyrene, whatever it is. Ah, going well then.
Yeah, fucking great.
Yeah, good, good, good.
So yeah, he's down there vaccinating and bolusing heifers.
Got these 2 in here. So this one's a Yoni's risk, that one's a TB risk, and they're 2 calves. They're staying away from the rest of the cows.
But yes, this, we'll try and get the additive out the bottom of that forager. I'm just going to go around and clean out the wash bay a minute so that I'm not puddling around in poop. Right, we'll just give this a quick final blow down, get the bulk of all the grass in there out, and then we'll head off and try and get rid of the additive. We'll find out how to do that first as well. Look at this, grass just gets everywhere. Hooray!
$13mm spanner is man's best friend when it comes to this machine.
That'll undo all the side panels.
Right, let's take it down and see if we can get the additive out. I'm hoping, or I think, somewhere underneath there is a place to let it out. Screwdriver to the rescue. Now I think this is where you put the additive in. Cool, certainly smells like additive. There will be somewhere to take the additive out. Ha, just there. Perfect. Right, we'll go and do that. There's the diesel.
want to get additive and diesel mixed up.
Fire her up, let's go! Yeah, boys.
We're off at a gentle 80 kilometers an hour. I'll just let the additive out and put a bit of water through it, and then we'll put the head back on, connect it all up, and run it up, I think. As long as I get it somewhere in the wash bay, that's fine. We're not actually going to be running anything whilst I'm letting the additive out, so I'm going to leave it running, because if we keep stopping and starting it, we'll kill the battery. I'll just get the steam cleaner, or pressure washer, put some water through it, try and flush it out a bit.
Nice one.
One of our channel sponsors, Mason's Kings. Got a bit of a bird's nest.
Believe it or not, that is where that lives. Boy's got it with a machine then. Right, let's try and put that on.
Now I appreciate you're on a bit of a funny angle over there. Additive system fault. Yes, it's empty. Got to go into it square. There's no point even trying. Go at it at any other angle. The feed house down. Well, it's down as far as we go, is it? Oh, it's like I've been doing it my whole life. Right, let's put this in park. Did you see that? You wouldn't know, I'm just winging it. No idea what I'm doing.
Right, first things first. Let's see if that will lock in.
Yes, very good, very nice.
I'm going to try and get that power shaft on a minute. It's the next big job. So getting the power shaft on's actually really easy. It's getting this guard on that's the hard bit, because there's the metal clips you've got to line up and you can't see them.
And you get covered in muck doing so.
Anyway, that's on. Before I do anything else, I'm going to run around this side and let this stand up. Bit of a two-handed job that.
So I think it's just hydraulics and additive thing we need to hook on. That's on. That's definitely right.
Right, step up. So we're locked on, power shaft's on. That's all in, that's all connected.
Now we just got to try it. This is the exciting bit, so let's see if the spout works first. So I think the spout is on these two buttons here.
Hooray, here we go.
Just get him out to the side. Flaps on the, so up and down, that is the flap on the end. And then left and right, so right sends it to my right. Left sends it to my left. And then up and down is on there, like I said, up, down. Can we try it, do you reckon? I don't see why not. Well, that's us running. Chopping mode going. Power her up. Blow a bit of dust out the old spout. And then to get the header going, you press this one twice. There we go! She's running! Then press it once to stop the head. Power her down. Let her power herself right down. And then flick the switch. Awesome. Oh, look at that, we got side window wipers. Cool. Guessing the front one's on here somehow. It's lights. That one. There it goes. Well, we shouldn't be doing it in the rain, really. Right, let's put this spout back in. That'll get forgotten about, and then that'll be a bad day. Up there somewhere. There we go. Put the. Right. Heart brake's off. Take it for a bit of a run around the yard, shall we? Power her up. Have a go karting. How do I put my flashy lights on? Try not to run over Mel's cart. Now this is going to go neatly away in the shed, but I want John's help to back it in, so we'll leave that for tomorrow. We're going to have a bit of a sort out. We're going to try and sort the other little plot combine and everything else out. Really tidy the shed up a bit, because we're storing a lot of rubbish we don't want to store, and we're not making very good use of our storage capabilities. Right, let's give it a bit of a run anyway. Absolutely hooning! Woohoo! Go and turn the oscillator on again. Drop the keys away and then we'll go and see if John wants a hand.
I knew I could see lights on somewhere.
Just giving John a hand to finish off vaccinating these heifers here behind me. They've just had their IBR live vaccine, so they'll need another one of those before they go out. Their Rivoxin and also another one, Lepto, Spirovac, and also some CosIQ boluses, so like minerals, cobalt, selenium, iodine, and there's another one.
This is how we should choose who we breed from. Unintelligent, intelligent. You going round then, cows? Shh, follow it. Go on, follow your mate, well done. Go in the shed, please. Why would you do that? No, you've not had a calf. A few fat cattle in there, soon to go. Probably send them away 3 or 4 weeks' time. Cows and calves down this end. There's one out in the passageway. Right, girls? Paolo's mum and Pee-wee. Yeah, all looking happy. Oh, what's wrong with you then? Hey? What's wrong with you? Oh, I got your nose. Got your nose. Yeah, got your nose. And then more cows and calves in there now as well.
Cows and calves everywhere. Just a bit of time left in the day for a little quick calving check. All seems quiet. We've got a couple cows possibly thinking about having a go. Don't know why this cow just looks like she wants to calve. So we've just got Toby the calf in there. I'm sure my brother will be thrilled to have a calf named after him. He's not involved in farming whatsoever. Probably doesn't care about the calf, but it's named after him. There it is.
Just whip round the other side and have a look. All seems quiet in here too. I don't know if you can hear that. That black cow just sits there and groans all day. That's all she does.
Right, so just time to quickly tell you that next week I am taking over the Howden Rural Instagram as part of their calving and lambing takeover series that they're doing this spring. So if you haven't followed them already, I'll leave a link in the description to their Instagram page. If you want to go and follow that, you'll see me talking about all the stuff calving involved here at the farm. But yes, thank you very much for watching today's video, guys. If you liked it, please do give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It is completely free. Doesn't cost you anything. There's links for merch down in the description, as well as links to our sponsors, Masons, Kings and Tapari, all of our other socials, and some other cool stuff as well with Back My Place YouTube channel. Go and find that. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you on another video very soon. Cheerio.
Like a drug that I just can't deny.